I used to work in this restaurant when I hated it in there, but something I loved, which is new people always came in because everybody hated the job, so they were staff in the first week and they didn't need to hire more people. And one time, one person came from a different city and they hired him to work in the kitchen. And his first day, and the heat was hard with like pizza and everything, and he needed water, so they don't give you water right there for free. So I went out and I bought him a bottle of water. I become his favorite from day one because that's what he did. In day one, when someone joined into the job or a sport or a class in college, my first year in college, a week later, somebody came to our college and he knew nothing about college. The teacher saw him staring at her like this. She's like, "You got a problem with me?" And he's, "No, I got a problem with your French," because he didn't understand French. And we're like, "Oh, dude, come on, no." It's like, don't say it like that. We all don't understand our French, but we just pretend like we understand. And and he said, "Oh, I thought you all are like geniuses, and I'm only the dumb one." I was like, no, like, come on, walk with me. I'm gonna show you a lot. So I showed him the departments. I told him about the rules. And I'm like, when it's raining here, it's not like time for class. It's time to run out because there's a fire or problem. Like, what? Really? I didn't know that. And he was looking for yes, I gave him I won him. Just a couple of days ago, we were talking. This is years after college. So we're still really friends. We used to sit together and all of that. And this is, we look the same. Actually, we used to open this camera phone, like unlock it with his face. Anyway, so that was his first. And I can tell you more stories like this. There was another girl in the same job I just told you about in her first day when she came. So you work hours and then you take a break for up 4 hours and then you come back to work again. In that break, she didn't want to stay there. She wanted to go home, but she didn't have the money to go to the taxi or bus. So I went home because I live close to that place. I got to a bell and I came there to go. Again, but the one thing that separates those people from being my long run friends is that I didn't exchange social. I only kept the friendship physical in real world. That's what I believed in. But in this world, that will be short friendship because the difference between the friends, the strangers that I turned just like that in the first meeting into friends are the one I exchanged social with. Whether we met again a few times, because here's another strategy. You want to meet strangers and turn them into friends? It's usually not the first time because that's require a heavy skill. But friendship comes from frequently meeting same people over and over. And whether you meet people either in a job or a sports place you work or place you study, or when you go to one of those places, you're gonna go to the bus station or you're gonna go into the train or taxi or like you wanna walk to the same road. There are spots that you find yourself in them frequently. Or if you work in a place, some people come by from you or like the frequency or frequently showing up will make the trust build between those people. And then you can start interaction after like 3 or 4 times of seeing someone. You can talk to them. It's like, hey, I've seen you hiccup and then you can go into the flow. If you want to learn about conversation flow, this is the next video you should watch. I'm just going with the flow.